For there to be the most dangerous man in the world, there always has to be the second most dangerous man in the world. And in this video, we're going to watch as Edge faces off against his bitter rival Roland, number 1 versus number 2. And it goes hard. For those of you who are lost in the sauce, go check out my 2 previous videos, then come back to this one because it gets crazy. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification button because I drop a video every single day. Let us begin. Roland has found the person that put a bounty on his head, and it was a little girl, and she was very outspoken. Matter of fact, she was outright rude. Bruh, this place looks like garbage. Simon was not impressed by that remark. This was his home. But yeah, this place was a garbage heap. Anyways, are you sure this little girl did all this? She doesn't seem capable, but bruh, she was really capable. And Roland wanted to know why. Why me? What did I ever do to you? I don't even know you. She looked at him straight in his eyes and said, yeah, well, it's simple. You killed my brother, you murderous piece of shit. He was not impressed. You're going to have to be specific, little girl. I've killed a lot of people. She spat in his face. She was confident. She was bold. She was in danger. Honestly, he was a literal walking murder machine. He calmly looked at her mother. Control your kid, or I will. She looked at him. Don't threaten my daughter, bruh. You already took my son. He was like, alright, fair. Explain. Explain everything. She said, which part? The part where I hacked you, or the part where you killed my brother? He said, everything. And so, she began her story. Her brother, of course, worked for Cancel. They had thousands of employees, but he was the best. He was skilled. He was a computer wizard. And he discovered something on the job. He discovered that Cancel was a fraud. Cancel was just a hit list of every single soul who the workers of Cancelled did not like. Every single person who had enemies rich enough to pay Cancelled to take them out. This was just a glorified hit agency. This was a murder factory. He was naive. He went to his boss to report it, but then they just released an article claiming he was a bastard, and then they sent him to take him out. End of story. But this didn't make sense to Roland though. Wait, hold on. You're blaming me? I was just doing my job, kid. Why single me out? She didn't care. Bruh, you are a glorified killer for hire. Think about it. Just take a second and think about all the lives you've taken. In every different way, you have taken it. You have strangled, you have skewered, you have blown people to bits, you have roasted them on fire, you have tased them, you have destroyed them, you have crushed them, you have dipped them in acid, you have shot them, you have ripped them to pieces, you have torn them to pieces. You are death itself. If anyone deserves to be killed, it was you. As he heard all of this, as he remembered all of this, he couldn't help but throw up. And then he realized, she's right. We need to end this. We need to end this today. His man at the chair was confused. Simon told him, do you know what you're saying? That means we're facing off against the whole country. But he did not care. This madness has to end, and I will end it. Just before a plan could be made, though, they heard an explosion, and from the ashes came in Edge in his new armor with his boys by his side. He was here to kill. Roland looked at Simon and said, yeah, take them out. I'll handle this. Simon was confused. Ain't you coming with us? He said, I will. But first, I need to handle him. Because he knew Edge was dangerous. And by the looks of it, Edge has an upgrade. He looked at Roland and said, boy, I've been waiting to do this for a long time. Let's go. Both of them ran towards each other and the battle started. He had a lightsaber. Roland had nothing, just his bare hands, and he was still whooping people until he got a lightsaber for himself. Thank you, Deadass, introducing this guy's throat to the lightsaber as well. Now he had a weapon, but Edge didn't care. Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan. Let's go. Nolan wasn't impressed. Like I said, he was number 1 for a reason. He just took a deep breath and said, all right, I'm taking all of you down. And he began. Simon, on the other hand, was running for his life, but the little girl had integrity. He will die if we don't help him. What is the likelihood that he will actually fight against the system if we save his life? Simon said, bruh, that man does not say anything he does not mean. That was enough for her. Yeah, let's go back and save his life. But did he need saving? He was okay. I mean, this brother had already taken out half of the forces that came to kill him. He was number one. And if you give number one a lightsaber, he will bring everyone down. They even tried to mess with his head, call him old. You must be tired, but he was not. He said, bring it on. And they came in waves. That still didn't stop him. This was like child's play. He was ripping them apart. I mean, he wasn't invincible. He got struck, but he made sure as shit to reply in kind. You draw blood, I take your life. Fair trade. It was all well and good till the number two stepped up. This guy was not a random flunky. This guy could fight. In this whole book, not many people have come this close to killing him, but number two was different. Edge was fucking different. Thankfully, Roland's people didn't listen. They came back and they saved his life. Edge was pissed off. You could have died with honor, you coward. But it wasn't him. It was his people, like I said. They fried his armor. They were here for Roland, and they got him. He promised, Roland, I'm coming for you. But Roland didn't care. Yeah. Save it for later. Now we have to go. And where they went was his home. Now you would think this was a stupid move, but his home was his arsenal. He had a full-on armory with every weaponry on Earth. The mother was confused. We're meant to be fighting a nation. We're going to need way more than just guns and grenades. But he had other plans, because in this armory was where he had his own cybernetic suits as well. That suit was incomplete, however. Simon even reminded him, bruh, you know what happened the last time you put it on. And Roland didn't care. Yeah, well, no time will be better than right now. Let's run it. Hey kid, bring your phone. I want to send a message. That message was to the world. He exposed Cancel right there, right then. But he wasn't just there to expose the truth. Nah, he was there to give a warning. I'm coming. I'm going to end Cancel today, once and for all. You are no longer in control. The people at the headquarters were losing their shit. Oh my God, what do we do? Scrub that video from the internet. But it was already viral, so he decided to go all in. If we're going to go down, we're going down with a bang. Increase his bounty to 1 billion credits. Make it public. I want every single person alive searching for this prick. I want him in the ground. I want him dead. We are crowdsourcing our security. Nobody can survive this. Not even him. Now you would think he'll be scared, but he wasn't. He had a smile. In his armor, wielding his own lightsaber, he said, come forth and die.